Hello, Brasil! Seja muito bem-vindo, seja muito bem-vindo ao meu canal Inglês com Ronaldo. Aqui eu te ajudo a viajar o mundo sem perrengues, te ensinando tudo o que você precisa saber de inglês para realizar esse sonho. Meu nome é Ronaldo Silva, eu sou o seu professor de inglês. O tema de hoje, na verdade, o tema de hoje é viajando pela Itália, um tour do azeite, ok? Eu tenho um convidado especial, ele é italiano, por isso que eu antecipei a live 1 hora, por causa do fuso, e lá são 4 horas para frente, por isso a gente está fazendo hoje mais cedo, ok? E, bom, a história é a seguinte, quando a gente viaja para um país de língua não inglesa, porque a história é o seguinte, a gente usa inglês para viajar o mundo inteiro. Então, assim, eu fui para a Itália, eu fiquei o ano passado, retrasado, o passado também. E eu fiquei um tempo na Sicília. Eu acho que sim, só um minuto. Eu fiquei um tempo na Sicília e aí, assim, eu não sabia falar italiano. Deixa eu só ligar aqui. Eu não sabia falar italiano e comecei a usar o inglês para me comunicar, ok? E aí, se você quiser fazer, por exemplo, conhecer lugares e nesse lugar tentar fazer um tour, como eu não queria fazer um tour em italiano, porque eu não me sentia à vontade, eu decidi fazer um tour em inglês. E aí é muito mais tranquilo, porque você entende tudo. Então, a importância do inglês não é só para países de língua inglesa, é quando a gente viaja para outros países também que não são de língua nativa, ok? Que é o caso da Itália, e é onde eu conheci o André, que eu convidei para fazer a live hoje, ele aceitou, e aí nós vamos falar em inglês. Então, assim, se vocês tiverem pergunta, podem fazer pergunta, eu coloco na tela, igual a gente faz das outras vezes, e ele vai responder, ok? Então, assim, eu vou chamar ele, primeiro eu vou adicionar aqui, deixa eu colocar o óculos, falar boa noite. Hello, Instagram, hello, Facebook. Ok. Hello.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao, come stai?
Tutto bene.
Ok. Como a gente não fala italiano, we are going to speak English. First of all, introduce yourself.
So, mi chiamo Andrea, my name is Andrea. I live in a small town, un piccolo paesino, on the south of Italy. It's called Chiaramonte Gulfi, and is in Sicily.
Very good. How many people in the city?
Around 6,000.
6,000
Very
people.
small. It's a very small town.
Small and beautiful.
Small and beautiful.
I know. People, eu fui lá na cidade do André, eu fui na casa dele também. É uma cidade bem pequenininha, na Sicília, no interior da Sicília. Na verdade, eu morava em Ragusa e ele mora em Chiaramonte, que é muito próximo, ok? First question, André, where did you learn English?
So, basically, I learned English because my mom was born in London.
Okay.
And she moved in Italy when she was 18 years old. So since I was a kid, my mom was teaching to me English and Italian.
Okay.
So I grew up speaking both languages since I was a kid.
And then you moved to the US.
Yes, like 4 years ago, I moved to US for work, and that was the place where I was so happy that my mom taught to me English, because I survived things that hours and hours of lesson with my mom after the school.
And how was because, okay, you could speak some English, but when you went to the US, was it okay to...
No, because of course I was learning English from my mom's side, so from the UK version of English, which has some words that are different from the American, and the pronunciation is totally different.
Yes.
If you pay attention, you know there is the sound of the speech are different. So at the first time for me was hard because people didn't understand me.
Okay.
So I had to change my accent and connect it to them. And after 1 month, I start to learn how to speak American.
Yes, and today I can see that your English is much more connected to the American English than British.
And that's the reason my mom, she's mad at me.
I imagine. Ó, para quem... Deixa eu traduzir. Bom, primeiro, hello, Shine, welcome. Obrigado por ter vindo mais cedo. Raquel, ó, Raquel, a mãe do André é inglesa. Gabriel, good evening. Deixa eu ver no Instagram. A Marília. Benvenuti, Marília. Marília de Raguzza. Marília mora em Roma. E I see that you have an American accent. And when I went to London, I had problems too. It takes like a while, but I could understand in the end. Então, traduzindo, gente, a mãe do André é inglesa, nasceu na Inglaterra, mas mudou cedo para a Itália. E depois o André foi trabalhar, estou resumindo, ele foi trabalhar nos Estados Unidos a trabalho e teve que se adaptar, porque é igual Portugal e Brasil. O idioma é muito diferente, então tem palavras diferentes, expressões diferentes, entendeu? Então, assim, é complicado. Eu passei por isso porque eu morei nos Estados Unidos, aprendi o inglês americano, e depois eu fui conhecer a Inglaterra, e realmente tem uma diferença de... Mas é igual Portugal e Brasil. Buonasera, Mainara. Como está? Parla italiano. Ok, vamos continuar, people. André, what's the importance of English when you travel to a non-English speaking country? Qual a importância do inglês quando você viaja para um país que não é de língua inglesa?
I think it's very important because English is a kind of language that everybody speaks, from professional to a little bit. So it will help you on survive on your tour, on your visit. Even if you know small words, like small phrases, it's going to be very helpful to you if you decide to travel out of Brazil, if you're Brazilian, for example. And as I said, you can learn very few words. You can learn basic English, let's say that. And you will see that even in a country that doesn't speak English, like Germany, Spain, etc., will help you out to enjoy more your visit, because you can have a communication with the local people and even make friends. Yeah, especially if you are open mind, you can make very easily. Everybody study English in Europe as second language. So from the elementary school to the high school, all students study English. So you will be it's going to be very easy to find someone that speaks English, even if it's not England or English country.
Yes, and I agree with you. For example, I think when you don't need to be fluent in English, but if you speak a little English, like you can, as you said, make friends, and you can find different places to go. For example, to visit. If you want to try or taste some typical food, if you want to go to a nice restaurant, because people who don't speak English, they are afraid and they go to McDonald's in the end. It's easier when you're traveling. And this is a big problem, mainly when you go to Italy. I mean, like to Italy, for Brazilian people, I think it's a little easier, but it's not easy to understand the language. If you don't speak Italian, it's complicated too. So English is the language for our tourists if they don't speak Italian.
It's the bridge.
Yes, the bridge. Good evening, Aparecida. Welcome, Maria. Welcome, people. If you have questions, make your questions and I put here on the screen and he can read the questions too, ok? Se vocês tiverem alguma pergunta para o André, nós vamos continuar a conversa. Vocês podem fazer as perguntas e ele responde, ok? In English, of course. E você acha que, por exemplo, when we travel to Italy and we go to Milan or Rome, it's pretty much easier to find English speaker people on the streets, everywhere. But what about small town, like where you live?
So to be sincere, in the last 10 years, we have a lot of tourists that get out from the regular tour. So we have a lot of people that get out from the big city and try to travel on the countryside of Italy. So everyone is start to speak English. Even old people, like people in front with the age, they start to learn very basic English, very few words, because as I said, Union Europe helped people to get out and break the walls and try to discover the countryside, the authentic Italian way to live. So thanks this, the people here in Italy feel more comfortable to speak other language and feel the necessity to speak other language for have this connection. Okay. Even because the Italian people are always very happy to know someone else or someone that is not Italian. They're very open mind, and there is a lot of, as I can say, a lot of people out of Italy think that, especially in the south, you are very welcome. It's a welcome place.
I can say
that. You know better than me because you came here last year and you feel this sensation.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that help a lot, the connection between the tourists and the Italian people, it's that Italian want to understand you, has this feel that they need to understand you. So with English, even with the hands, we speak a lot with hands. So
everybody knows.
Exactly. So I think, yes, English, it's a very important language for have this bridge, connect this bridge with the local people. And in Italy, you can find easily people speak English, even out of the big cities.
Yes. Can you read the question that Shiny?
Yes, they normally speak English because, as I said, we learn English since we are kids. So from the elementary school to the high school, usually all the kids study English a lot. So everyone has a basic English in their mind, and it's pretty normal to speak English here in Italy.
Yes. Ele está dizendo que desde pequeno eles aprendem inglês na Itália, no colegial, na high school. Então eles têm sempre contato, pelo menos o básico do inglês todo mundo fala lá. Ele falou sobre a hospitalidade italiana, eu morei lá na Sicília, no sul da Itália, e é um espetáculo, você é super bem-vindo, você entra nos locais, todo mundo é muito amigável, é muito, muito bom, Fora a comida, Pipa, nós vamos chegar lá ainda. Gabriel, hey, Gabriel, what kind of question is that?
So, Europe is a European country. So as a Brazilian, you can come here and have a touristic visa that it's 3 months. To stay here, you need to pass through a process that it's like US. You need to change your visa for like student visa, working visa. So it's easier than US. US is more closed for this thing. But you need to have a reason to ask for a long-term visa. Of course, the standard visa, it's much easier to get. It's one of the potential of Europe. A lot of people out from Europe and European people decide to study out of Italy, for example, in France, Germany. Same thing for the people of outside. It's very easy to take a student visa, and it's very easy to study because all the courses are by language. So you can learn Italian language, English language. So it's not that hard, but it's not that easy at the same time.
I know. Nobody wants. Shiny said, it's very good. It's easier for tourist communication. Yes. Very, very good. Shiny, have you been to Italy? Quem já foi para a Itália? Escreve aí. No Insta também, quem já foi para a Itália, diga. Aliás, tem um monte de gente no Insta. Se vocês puderem dizer de onde vocês são. Eu já vi que tem gente da Alemanha, tem da Itália. Quem mais no Insta? Deixa eu ver. Pouca gente do Brasil. Tem gente... A Marília, né? Mas a Marília é brasileira, mas está em Roma. Então está na Itália. E tá frio aí, né? It's cold in Italy.
It's really cold. We are in the middle of the winter.
Yes.
It's like 5 degrees outside.
Okay. Brazil. I see one Brazil on Instagram. Oh, United States. Oh, Danda. I will tell later about this, but he's the guy who works at Primo. This is my friend that she's your American customer. And then she can talk about. Oh, Shiny said. I didn't go to Italy, but I would like to. Shiny, you have to go because Italy is beautiful with very good people and very good food, very good wine and very good olive oil. So you have to go to Italy. Andrea, let's go to the other questions. So you tell where you work. Tell people about your job.
So once I get back from US, I started to work for a company that produces extra virgin olive oil of high quality. Our company was created like 100 years ago from Cutrera family, and they are as a very important meal because during the years they invest a lot on development of new technology and the study of this product, the extra virgin olive oil. And they always said that quality is one of the first thing they think when they build this company. So all the thing they made it only for quality purpose. 20 years ago, they start to invest on a technology of extraction, which was on the past a problem on the final product. Italy has a tradition of extraction extra virgin olive oil, very old. The Greek come in Sicily special, and they brought to us the olive tree. So we talk about a product that the humankind has been using for 2,000 years. And 2,000 years ago, extra virgin olive oil was not only an ingredient, but was a mainly product used for a lot of things, cosmetic, for health, care, and even for example, there's one of the story that I'm always amazed of, is that the Greek soldier, they used to bring with them some olive oil because when they have, of course, fight and they have some stitches and scratches, the olive oil help to regenerate the skin.
Ok, one moment. Eu não sei se vocês entenderam, Pipo. Ele está contando a história do azeite e eu quero muito que vocês entendam. Mas essa que ele falou agora é legal. Dos soldados, quando estavam em guerra, eles usavam azeite. In Greece, this?
Yeah.
Na Grécia.
And after the Roman too.
Yes, na Grécia Antiga e depois os romanos usavam azeite se a pessoa na luta, na guerra, machucava, para regenerar a pele nos machucados. Então, o azeite é usado há muito, muito tempo e para várias outras coisas, não somente na culinária, ok? Another moment. Vani is here. Vani is saying hello to you.
Hi, Vani.
Ciao, Vani. Vani was your neighbor.
Yes, I remember.
Hello, Ronaldo. My xará. Continue, go ahead.
So I was saying that the extra virgin olive oil has been many products from the past, and this tradition, it arrived to us. In the beginning of the 19th century, wine, extra virgin olive oil, and grain was the main product of the agriculture of Italy, especially in Sicily. For example, one of the first winery, big winery of the region was here in Chiaramonte. Yes, and the grandfather of Cutrera was working for them. When the Spanish royal family left Sicily, let's say that, they used to control this area. And all the farmers must to give to these families the 10% of the production of their agriculture. At the same time, these families, rich families, the royal family from Spanish, they gave to them the chance to use technology for transform grapes in wine and olives into olive oil. Okay. Of course, the farmers were too poor for pay for those machines. was like a trade between the royal family and the local farmer. So everyone was bringing grapes and olives and other natural products in these places, in this big farm and big villa. Villa, it's a nice place, And the tradition to bring these things in one place is still remaining even after the royal Spanish family left Sicily. So everyone during the harvest time here in Sicily used to make them harvest and bring this product from the nature in one place to be transformed. And that's where Cutrera started to think to make a business on it. And they create the first place as commercial place, call it Palmento, is the technical name of these places, where the people could come with them product, transform it, and just pay a fees to Cutrera family of the use of the machine.
Okay.
So that's where the Cutrera stories begin. But as I was saying, 20 years ago, Cutrera started to think to bottle with their name on it.
What happened? 1 minute, and there I don't know if it's your connection or okay. 1 second, people. I cannot hear you through Instagram. I can only hear you from the computer. So, are you coming? Are you returning? Oh, okay. Let's wait. Caiu a... Vai. People, para vocês que estão me ouvindo, podem fazer pergunta. Ele está contando a história. O interessante é que vocês prestem bastante atenção para entender. E Gabriel está entendendo, Shine, Parecida. Let's go.
So sorry for the interruption. I have a problem.
Okay. It's perfect. It's perfect. I can hear you perfect now.
So I was saying that Cutrera started to make this business, giving the service to the local farmer to use the new technology from the new era, and they have just only to pay a fee for use the machine. And 20 years ago, they decided to bottle this product with their name on it, Frantoy Cutrera.
Okay.
And from that moment, they understand that the Sicilian olive oil has a very special qualities, but for the way that the people used to extract, there was an issue on the quality that when we try to compete in international competition, nobody liked this olive oil. And they discovered what happened. What was the issue? The first issue was the people were harvested very late. So the olives from green, they turn black.
Okay.
And that means that the olives are too mature. They start the decomposition process.
Okay.
So that kind of a taste, it arrived to the olive oil. The second issue was the kind of extraction of the machine, was the press. I think someone see the machine that you put the paste of the olive oil, the olives, and you press, and the olive oil came out. That process, unfortunately, started another chemical process that is called oxygenation. So the oxygen starts to attack the paste and make the paste very old, let's say that. And that one is another issue that after you produce the olive oil, you can feel, you can taste on the olive oil. That was the reason, the many reasons that we couldn't compete in an international competition.
Okay.
And they resolved that issues.
And this was how long ago?
20 years ago.
Okay.
So
then go ahead.
And basically they just bought new machine with new technology, and they asked to the people to harvest early when the olives are all green. So with green olives, and the cold extraction technique, you can guarantee the quality of the extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Tasting fresh and smell fresh.
And you have your own olive production, or you buy from farmers, local farmers?
We have two ways for have olives. One is from our fields. We do own 120 hectares of olive tree, and we buy olives from the local farmer too.
From Sicily?
From Sicily, only from Sicily.
Okay.
We buy from with a contract, so we make the contract with the farmer, and we take care of the tree.
Okay.
The farmer will not handle anymore the fields. We do
Okay.
take care of the tree, so we can control the quality, of course.
Okay, nice. Danda said she has a question about the olive oil. Danda, make the question and I can read for him. Okay? Because you are on Instagram, it's not possible to show the question, but you can make the question. Another question. Change the topic a little. Are there many people visiting the company to tour?
A lot of people. We do have a lot of people, mostly from Germany and England, and even from US. There's a lot of people that taste our olive oil. They buy our oil from our B2B, our retailers around the world. And once they discover our reality and they have the chance to visit Italy, the first thing they do is Google, where is Frantoi Cutrera? And they come to visit us.
Nice, very, very nice. And tourists, is it open for tourists?
Of course, in this period, not. But before the COVID pandemic, yes. You can just call us and we can make an appointment. And you can stop by and visit us. We prepare a very special tour where the people can see from how we transform the olives to how we bottle. And of course, we took this time for teach to the people. This is our goal. It's not only let them visit our mill. Our desire is teach the people what quality means and how they can understand if an extra virgin olive oil is good or not. We give to them the tools to do that, making a special tasting process.
And I joined that.
And you join that.
Yes.
Basically, it's...
No, go ahead.
No, I say the tasting process, it's a very specific thing that the judges on a competition do for understanding if an extra virgin olive oil is of quality or not. It give a value, like from 1 to 10. And we do the same notion to a tourist, to all the people come to visit. They usually, for do that, you have to pay a lot of money. We make like a Evo school, it's called, a school of sommelier of extra virgin olive oil. You got to spend from 3,000 to 6,000 euros.
Oh my. It's a lot of money.
It's very expensive, yes.
Yes. Oh, Danda made the question here. What's the difference between Nocellara and Primo?
So the difference is Primo is just the name of the brand, okay? Nocellara is the name of a variety of olives from Sicily. Basically, the difference is Nocellara is one kind of tree. Primo, it's made from the variety called Tonneblea, which is another kind of tree. So are two kind of tree and two kind of olives.
And then she said it's how and when it get pressed, type of olive. Okay,
so first of all, the olive oil is not anymore produced by press. Everyone left that technology because give a lot of issue to the quality. Now the olive oil is extracted. That is the correct way to say. And the technique, it's very easy. The olives arrive green in a temperature between 27 degrees. They pass through a machine that crunch them. After become paste, and after the paste become olive oil. It's one-way process. In 1 hour, we can transform 3,000 kilo of olives, for example.
She said they taste different for sure.
For sure, they taste different. On a cold extraction, you can feel more the green flavors. On the pressure one, you feel more defects on the olive oil. I saw the question from Shane. I'm not the owner. I am the manager of the commercial office. One of the manager.
Manager of commercial office, okay? Boa noite, Silene. Good evening. Danda, more questions? Any more questions? Go ahead. Can you read the things on Instagram too?
Yes, I can read it.
She's saying that she loves both.
Thank you.
Me too. The only difference that she has access to buy in America and I don't have here in Brazil. So this is a big problem. Tell people the products you have. Because some of the olive oils, they got prize around the world.
Yes. One of the olive oil that got all of the prizes that we have won in 20 years. We received like 600 awards for quality in 20 years of commerce. And one of the many products that's very popular on the extra virgin olive oil, that itself, it win 300 awards. It's Primo. I'm going to show you now.
300 awards. People, esse é o azeite premiado, tem 300 prizes.
Yes,
foi premiado 300 vezes. Eu já experimentei esse azeite, é muito... Mostra na outra câmera. Can you show on the other camera? Because, yes, this one. A little, yes, better. Eu já experimentei esse azeite, gente. Marquem o nome, Primo, because it's wonderful. É muito bom. E a gente tem em São Paulo, você encontra. Eu estava até falando para o Andréa que a gente queria ter mais acesso aqui, porque depois que você experimenta esse azeite, não tem outro.
It's like a drug.
It's like a drug. Exactly. Shine, very good. Very, very good. 70% is amazing. What do you think about the accent? Because Andrea has British accent, Italian accent, and American accent.
It's a good mix.
Mainara says that it costs 600 reais. I don't know 600 reais, but I know it's more than 100 reais. I check on some places in São Paulo, but it's very expensive. É muito caro. Em São Paulo eu vi. E é impossível fazer igual a gente fazia na Itália, que usava na salada.
Like water.
Like water, and it's drink sometimes, bebia. People, mas assim, eu vou escrever aqui, é Primo, o nome do azeite é Primo.
Let me show all the time.
Yeah.
You can see Primo.
Prantoi. Yes. Oh, can I get, please?
Yeah, let me go.
André, and when people, for example, German people, American people go to tour your company, they take the tour in English, of course.
Yes, they take in English. Most of the time, we have the lucky to have people that really listen us. Okay. They are not there only for take photos for Instagram, for send to them friends. So they come to us for visit our place because they really want to learn, which is a hard thing. Sometimes the tourists can respect you, sometimes not. But the 100% of the cases that people come to our place for visit, they really enjoy the visit. They really listen us, and they ask to us a lot of questions. And of course, everything is based on English, in English language. we speak most of the time in English.
And you do in English with the other countries too. For example, if you sell to the US, somebody needs to speak English.
Yes, English, of course, is the main language for business in the world. We do sell our products in Russia, in Japan, and even in Ukraine, all north of Europe, US, Canada, for example, and everything from, all the speak with the buyers, is everything is in English. Email, phone call, conference call, everything is in English. So the English is the main language for commerce.
Gabriel.
No, we don't. We work with 12 kind of extra virgin olive oil that are made from different varieties of Sicilian olive tree. And the difference between these olives is not the quality. The level of the quality is all the same, but it's the taste. Each variety of tree produce an olive oil with different taste. Then after we can say a little bit about taste and speaking about the Primo, so everyone can understand what I'm talking about. So the meaning of Primo, it's first, the one, the first.
Primeiro, primo. Primeiro número, primeiro. First. Primo.
Because it was the first extra virgin olive oil with the name of Frantoi Cutrera.
Oh, the first one. That's why Primo.
First one. Primo.
Okay.
It's the first one.
Yeah, you can talk about the taste to tell people.
I think one of the most interesting things that we do with the tourists during the visit is the tasting process. So after we visit the mill, we stop in a place and we teach to the people how to taste extra virgin olive oil, like for the wine, but we do for the extra virgin. It's totally different from wine to extra virgin olive oil. And we teach to the people how to recognize a good extra virgin olive oil and how to recognize the good thing and the bad thing that you can find in a bottle of extra virgin olive oil. For example, Primo, it wins a lot of awards because it's close to the perfection of quality of taste. So all the judges that try Primo, they are amazed from this product because it's very, very balanced. And everyone can feel the quality. Even people that doesn't know anything about extra virgin olive oil, once they try Primo, they try the heaven, let's say that.
I agree.
So Primo is extracted from the variety that is called Tonda Iblea, and it's a DOP. You see the red label here?
DOP.
DOP. It means that the government protect the origin of the plant. And this sticker, this red sticker, it's very important for the Italian product because it means the quality is controlled by the government. There is not just something we say, but the government control and protect from the abuse of these plants. And it's the only way you can recognize and you can feel comfortable to buy a product, an agricultural product, being sure that what you're spending it's for a quality product. Is that what you're buying has this sticker on it. Okay? And this sticker can go from the extra virgin olive oil even to other kind of vegetables too. It means that the variety lives and grows only on that part of Italy. Okay?
All the other olive oils have this stamp.
Not everyone. Okay, it depends on the variety you use.
Okay.
For putting the sticker, the meal, okay, and the tree of that variety need to be on the same area.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, that's the only way to put the DOP sticker. So it depends on where you live, the price will change. The average price for Primo in Europe, it's around, for the big one, the 75 centiliter, it's around 30 euro, 35 euro. Outside of Europe, like US, it goes 27, $28. And in Brazil, it's around 300, 400 reais.
300, 400 reais, people, em Brasil. Então, vamos fazer uma vaquinha e comprar um primo todo mundo, a gente experimenta, porque 400 reais um azeite. But this one, André, it's half liter?
No, this one is the 250.
Yeah, that's the one I had when I was there. But the one that costs 600.
The 75.
It's the big one.
Quarter, the big one, the 3/4 one.
Okay.
So, talking about the tasting process. When you try an extra virgin olive oil, there is 3 steps you have to follow. The first step is heat the glass. So you're gonna bring the glass, put in your hand, and heat. That will change the density of the olive oil, and the perfume will come out. So you heat the glass, and the second step is to smell it.
So, people, pega para saber se um azeite é muito bom. Vocês vão pegar na mão, aquecer com o calor da mão mesmo, and smell, e cheira, porque o aroma ele vai sair quando ele começa a esquentar. And
when you smell it, you gotta feel green sensation. So everything is green on the nature. You will feel on the perfume of this extra virgin olive oil as green tomato, artichokes, leaves, or like someone is cutting grass on the garden, for example. Everything is green on the nature as vegetable or flowers and etc. You will feel on a perfume. And there is, let's say, 3 levels of intensity: low, medium, high. So you smell it. You can understand if the level of the intensity is lower, medium, or higher. In the case of Primo, it's always high, which is a good quality. If it's too low, probably the olives were black when they transformed. And from the perfume, if you are an expert judge, you can feel the defects. There is a lot of defect that you can feel on the olive oil that depend on the technique of extraction and on the quality of the olives. I will not explain because it's a long discussion.
Okay.
Maybe in other time, if people are interested to, we can give a specific lesson on that.
Oh, perfect.
So let's move on this second part, sorry. After you smell it, that you have your brain and your all sensation confused by this perfume, give a little sip to the extra virgin olive oil. In that moment, you gotta feel bitterness and spiciness. If you don't feel those 2 things, the olive oil is not good. If you feel too much the spiciness or too much bitterness, that is a defect too. You need to have a balance between spiciness and bitterness. Remember, the spiciness you're gonna feel from the back of your tongue. The bitterness you're gonna feel on the side of your tongue.
Yes.
Okay? So everything else is not a problem, but your focus where you feel these 2 sensations. Primo, it's perfect because it has a high perfume and a very, very balance between bitter and spicy. That's the reason it has 300 awards. But depending on the variety, you can have more spiciness and more bitterness, okay? You can, it's like moving to bitterness and moving to spiciness. It depends on the variety. At the same time, depending on the varieties, this sensation can stand a little bit more. Okay, you can feel this spice for a long time. Primo is one of the exceptions that you feel this for a few seconds. So you have this sensation, this perfect note of nature in your palate for a few seconds, and after your palate will be completely clean. And that's why all the chefs, all the judges love this extra virgin olive oil.
Including me.
Including you.
And
we got the final part, the third part, is looking or feeling the polyphenol content. Polyphenol is the most important organoleptic quality of the extra virgin olive oil. Polyphenol is a component of the extra virgin, which is a natural antioxidant. So a natural anti-age. More the quantity is inside, more the quality is better, and more you have gonna be healthier. Let's say that. Okay. And the only way for understand if the level of polyphenol is higher in the extra virgin olive oil are two. One with chemical analysis, that's very expensive. The second one is from the taste. Basically, what you're gonna do, you're gonna put some drop on your tongue of olive oil. You're gonna put your tongue into the palate, like so, and breathe hard. You're gonna make this noise. You're gonna nebulize the extra virgin olive oil. It will go in your throat. Your throat is very rich of oxygen, so the polyphenol will react, and you're gonna have a warm sensation on your throat, then it's coming out with spiciness. More the sensation is higher, more the content of polyphenol is higher too. So these are the 3 steps for understand if an extra virgin olive oil is good or not, basically.
And it's very interesting because now you're saying again, I remember I did that when I was there. Yes, the tasting, and it's amazing. Well, but then I think it will take a long time to taste it again, unless I go to Italy, because 400 reais, 400 reais azeite não tá fácil não.
Yeah, but as I said, the thing that is amazing about extra virgin olive oil that in the last year has been studied from our scientists is that if you put on your diet a quality extra virgin olive oil, your health will be much way better because it's a natural grease. It's a natural olive oil. It's a grease that will help you to integrate on your diet. But it's a good one. It's not a bad one.
Yeah.
It's not that one that wanna make heart stroke to you.
Yeah. Yeah, the opposite.
It's the opposite. Your body will assimilate that grease from the olive oil very fast and clean. Let's say that. You can go on Google and see how many articles there are coming out in these last years about this process and about this particular way to our body to assimilate the extra virgin. I'm going to make one mention that's very important. The University of Oxford last year and a study of 9 years where they were putting the extra virgin olive oil into the diet of people with cerebral disease. For example, Parkinson, for example.
Okay.
And they saw that thanks to the polyphenol content inside the extra virgin, people were at the beginning of the illness. After 1 year of diet, the illness stopped. People were on the middle of the illness will literally decrease a little bit. And on the people in advance of the illness, it will help them to feel less pain.
Okay. And go ahead.
That is very important because finally someone put on a paper that extra virgin olive oil is health, is a healthy thing, is healthier.
Real study.
It's a real study of 9 years. You can go on a website, you can on Google and put on a Google, and you can read all the article from the Oxford University about it.
My friend is asking if Nocellara has a little taste of artichoke.
Yes, of course. The artichoke taste, it's very present in the extra virgin olive oil because artichoke, it's bitter. Has a bitter taste, very light bitter taste. And even because Noce Lara grows close to places in Sicily where the farmer has artichokes fields.
Okay. Mainar is saying, I was sure that in Brazil we had good brands of olive oils, and then I moved it to Italy, and now I understand everything. I know you understand everything, Mainara. Imagine if you did understand everything. Somebody would be very upset with you.
And maybe fired from the work.
And yes, exactly. Andrea, what else? Because if you want, I know it's late in Italy. We can repeat if you accept the invitation.
Of course.
I'm sure people are crazy for olive oils. Everybody I talk, they love. But I feel bad because they don't know this one. This friend of mine in the United States, when I introduced, she bought it and she knows the difference. She said that she can feel the difference between Primo and the other ones that she has in the US. And I think she buys this other Noce Lara too.
Yeah, we produce two.
Yes, I don't remember if I tried this one. I'm not so sure about it.
You tried different ones. You tried the Mille, which is the one produced from the wild tree of extra virgin olive oil, with another particular olive oil. And you try another variety that was Biancolilla, which is the lightest as taste variety that we have in Sicily.
Okay.
But that one that was really light, really delicate. There's a perfect one for fish, for example. If you cook fish, you put Biancolilla, which is very delicate, will not cover the taste of the fish.
Okay.
And so it's a perfect balance. Yes, I confirm that one of the amazing things about extra virgin olive oil, and as a difference between wine, then even if one person doesn't know anything about it, anything about extra virgin olive oil, and taste for the first time olive oil like Primo, we'll feel the difference straight away. And this is our straight, because our customer, they try our product almost like for mistake, like I bought and I tried, for a casual thing. But once they try it, they fell in love. And they start to be very fast, very quickly. And so they start to be our, forever customer. They're all looking for always for Primo. And this is the magic of this product, of this authentic product from Sicily. As I said, Cutrera family invests a lot of money on research and on protect this tree to always guarantee that all our customers, once they open the bottle, they will have the same quality, where Primo is nowhere in the world. So from the day we produce the olive oil and the day our customer open the bottle, even in the places like US, Russia, Japan, which is very long from us, the quality will always be the top one. Because Cutrera believe in this, Cutrera family want this. For them, it's a very pleasure to know that people try our product and they fell in love. For them, it's something that is grateful, because they have been doing a lot of for the local community and for protect this tree.
Yeah, the big problem is when you love the product and you live in Brazil. This is the worst part of it, but we'll talk because it's amazing. People, é muito bom. Então, assim, se vocês entenderam, anotem Primo. Se tiver a chance de viajar para a Europa ou para os Estados Unidos, experimenta, porque vale muito a pena. É muito bom. Ok? Andrea, if you want to go, I'd like to thank you.
If there is any question from the people, maybe I can answer. So please feel free to make any question.
Yeah. People, if you have questions. Gabriel said you are really smart.
Thank you, Gabriel.
And there are a lot of details in your descriptions, in your explanation. Yes, but Andrea is really smart. We all know that. We all know that.
No, really, you know, you can be our ambassador in Brazil
I'd love to.
For us.
Yes, I'd love to tell people and to have the chance to Brazilian people to taste it, to see what is a real olive oil with a different taste.
And we will try to make happen.
Yes,
it will happen. We work for that.
We should. I totally agree. Okay, people, if you don't have questions, I'll let him go because it's late in Italy right now.
And tomorrow I gotta go to work.
Yes, and he has work tomorrow.
There's a lot of extra virgin olive oil to sell.
Yes. Send it to Brazil too. You will be happy here. Andrea, thank you very, very much. It was amazing again. I'm sure people love it. And I'm sure if you accept, I'd like to invite you again so we can continue this chat. And have a great night. Great day of work tomorrow. People, say bye to him. You can say in Italian if you want. You can say ciao. Ciao for goodbye.
Ciao a tutti. Grazie Ronaldo, grazie mille.
Grazie mille.
Spero di vederci presto. Alla prossima live.
Alla prossima. Grazie mille. And what's the answer when you say grazie?
Prego.
Prego. Okay. Oh, Shiny saying, thank you, Andrea. Have a good night.
Thank you. Buonanotte. So thank you, Ronaldo. Thank you so much for giving your time and space. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.